Beloved soul, welcome. I am glad you are here in this very moment, because what you are about to hear is not a coincidence. It's not random. It's not just a video. It is a message that is aligning with your spirit because God has been preparing you for something bigger than what you can currently see. Before we go any further, I want you to take a deep breath and simply be here. You were guided to this message today for a divine reason. If you are here for the first time, welcome to the Lord's Reminder. Make sure you subscribe and turn on all notifications, because every message you receive here is meant to lift your spirit, guide your path, and reconnect you back to God's loving presence. And to everyone returning, welcome home. You are part of something sacred here. Before we continue, I want you to speak life into your atmosphere. Go to the comments and write these words of faith. I receive. This is not just a phrase. It is a declaration, a seed of belief, a sign to heaven that your heart is open. So type it below, I receive, and let the angels align with your faith. Now, let's begin. There is something shifting in your life, and you may have already felt it. There has been a strange stirring in your spirit recently. A sense of anticipation. A feeling that something is coming, but you can't explain it. It may feel like pressure, like restlessness, like something is calling you forward. The angels are saying, you're being moved. And not just moved emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. No, there is a change coming in your physical reality. A relocation. A shift in where you live, who you share space with, and the environment that surrounds your soul. This message is confirmation for the one who has been asking God questions silently. Why do I feel like something in my life is changing? Why does where I am no longer feel like where I belong? Why does my spirit feel like I'm being called somewhere else? God has heard you, and now He is responding. What is coming next will surprise you. Because the movement is not just about you packing the bag. It is about you stepping into a new chapter of destiny. A chapter that involves someone else. The angels are saying, you're moving to their home. And the truth of it will shock you, not in fear, but in divine clarity. Some of you have been praying for relationship, for connection, for a love that is honest, faithful, kind, and God-centered. You have been waiting for something real. Not temporary, not unstable, not one-sided. Something that grows your soul. Something that strengthens your spirit. Something that mirrors God's love. But to receive that kind of love, God needs to move you, because the truth is, where you are now has been a chapter of survival. You have learned lessons. You have been tested. You have endured heartbreak, disappointment, loneliness, isolation, betrayal, and silence. You have grown. You have cried. You have healed. And most importantly, you have matured in spirit. Now God is saying, it is time. Isaiah 43:19 says, see, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? This means something is unfolding right now. Even if you do not see it fully yet, the shift has already begun spiritually. It is already written. It is already done. You are moving towards someone whose soul recognizes yours. Someone who has been prepared specifically for you. Someone whose heart has been softened, healed, and refined just as yours has. Someone who has been praying for someone like you. Someone who has been waiting for love that matches their calling. But here is where the shock comes in. This move is going to happen in a way you did not expect. It won't look like the fantasy your mind created. It will look like destiny in motion. For some of you, the one you are meant to be with is in a different city. For some of you, they are in a different state. And for some of you, yes, they are in a different country. This is not about convenience. This is about alignment. Proverbs 16:9 reminds us, the heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Your steps are being redirected. You may feel uncertain right now. You may not know how this is going to happen. You may not have the finances, the logistics, the plan, or the clarity. But listen carefully. God is not asking you to fund the move. He is asking you to trust Him in the move. You are not moving alone. The angels are already clearing the way. There is something very important that the angels want you to understand. This move is not about you chasing someone. It is not about you pleading, convincing, or proving your worth. You will not have to force what is coming. The deeper truth is this: they are preparing for you too. The person God has aligned you with has also been experiencing change. They have also been feeling something shifting inside their soul. They have also been asking questions. They have also felt the pull of God redirecting their life. You are not the only one being moved. God is synchronizing two paths. Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that all things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose." This is divine orchestration, but the part that may shock you is this: the person whose home you are moving to is not who you initially thought. It may not be the person you were attached to. It may not be the one you cried over. It may not be the one who ghosted, left, or betrayed you. It may not be the one you have been praying God to fix. The angels are saying clearly, this person is new. This is someone whose love will feel familiar but not painful. Someone whose presence feels like rest, not anxiety. Someone whose voice feels like peace, not confusion. Someone whose character reflects God, not emotional chaos. For some of you, the shocking truth is that the person you thought was meant for you was only meant to wake you up to the kind of love you deserve. They were the lesson, not the destination. God allowed your heart to break, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." You were never abandoned. You were refined. This move will not be rushed. It will unfold in divine timing, in divine order, and with divine clarity. When the moment is right, you will know. They will know. And the path will open. But listen, in this waiting, your responsibility is to stay aligned. Stay grounded. Stay obedient to the nudges God gives you. Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." Focus on God, not the timeline, not the fear, not the unknown, because God is already arranging the place, the opportunity, the resources, the timing, and the connection. You will not have to push your way in. You will be welcomed in. You're not moving just to live with someone. You're moving into covenant, into partnership, into purpose, into the chapter where your love story reflects the glory of God. And beloved, this is only the beginning. Before we continue, if this message is speaking to your spirit, take one moment and hit the like button. Not just for the algorithm, but as an act of agreement with heaven. And go to the comments and write, "I receive," if you haven't already. This is your declaration of faith. You may begin to notice something happening inside you in this season. The place you are currently in, whether it is your city, your home, your environment, or your circle, is starting to feel like it no longer matches who you are becoming. The air feels different. The energy feels different. Even familiar places may feel unfamiliar. It's not that something is wrong. It's that something is complete. The angels want you to know the reason things don't feel like they used to. The reason the comfort isn't comforting anymore. The reason the atmosphere around you has shifted is because your spirit has outgrown this place. Where you currently are was meant to hold your past. But where you are going is designed for your future. You are stepping into spiritual adulthood. There is a maturity in you that didn't exist before. You listen differently. You love differently. You respond differently. You seek God differently. You understand yourself differently. This is what spiritual growth looks like. And spiritual growth always leads to change. There are some people who may not understand what you're going through. They may look at your life and say, "You've changed." You're distant. You're different. What they cannot see is that you are in transition. Your spirit is moving before your body does. You are being prepared, stretched, softened, sharpened, repositioned. You're not losing yourself. You're becoming who you were always meant to be. Philippians 1-6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion." God did not start your transformation to leave it unfinished. He is guiding every step. But listen closely, because this is important. The person whose home you are being aligned with is someone who recognizes this version of you. Not the old one. Not the wounded one. Not the version of you who had to fight for love, or beg for attention, or settle for less. They are drawn to who you are becoming, the healed, awakened, spiritually aware version of you. This is why God had to allow things to fall apart before. This is why certain people had to leave your life. This is why certain relationships could not stay. God was preparing space, not just physical space, but emotional space, mental space, spiritual space, heart space. You cannot enter a divine partnership carrying the residue of heartbreak, fear, insecurity, and doubt. So God had to empty you, not to deprive you, but to fill you with something better. Jeremiah 29-11 reminds you, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." The future God is leading you into is not small. It is not casual. It is not accidental. It is intentional. It is structured. It is meaningful. It carries weight. It carries purpose. It carries destiny. And the person you are being aligned with is someone who is also walking in purpose. The angels want you to understand something deeply. The love that is coming your way is not like anything you've experienced before. It is not inconsistent. It is not confusing. It does not drain. It does not contradict your peace. It is not love that makes you question your worth. It is a love that builds. A love that grows. A love that nurtures. A love that honors. A love that reflects God. This is why you are moving. This is not about romance alone. This is about alignment with purpose. It is about walking into this space where your soul and your calling are nurtured. The home you are moving into is not just a building. It is a sanctuary for your next chapter. You are moving to a place where your heart can rest, where your soul can exhale, where your spirit can expand. You have been strong for a very long time. You have carried yourself through seasons where no one knew the weight you held. You encouraged others while your own heart was breaking. You held your life together while everything around you felt unstable. But God saw it. God recorded it. God honored it. Psalm 126-5 says, "Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy." And your season of reaping is near. But this is where the truth becomes shocking. This move may come suddenly. One day, you will feel like your life is continuing as usual. And then, something shifts. A phone call. A conversation. An invitation. A decision. A door opening. Everything changes in one moment. God does not need time to bless you. He just needs alignment. Your blessing is not far away. It is already forming. But here's another part the angels are revealing. The move will test your trust in God. Not because the move will be difficult, but because the move will require you to let go. Let go of your need to control. Let go of the old way of living. Let go of fear. Let go of what if. Let go of the familiar. Let go of your old story. Change requires surrender. This is why Proverbs 3-5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths." God is directing your path now. Even if it doesn't fully make sense yet. Even if you can't see the whole picture. Even if the steps feel unclear. Your role is not to figure it out. Your role is to trust the one who already has. You are being led into a chapter where peace will feel natural, where love will feel safe, where your spirit will feel grounded. This person, the one whose home you are being aligned with, is someone who will honor your healing. They will treat your heart gently. They will speak life into your spirit. They will see your worth without you having to prove it. They are not intimidated by your purpose. They are not afraid of your growth. They are not confused by your emotions. They are not threatened by your calling. They will rise with you, and this will shock you, because your past taught you to expect love that demands suffering, struggle, and sacrifice of your peace. But not this time. This time, love will feel like clarity. This time, love will feel like safety. This time, love will feel like home. Before we go deeper, if this message is resonating, I want you to take a moment and hit the like button right now. And tell me in the comments, I receive, if your spirit is in agreement. Your words shape your reality. Declare your alignment. Now, take another slow breath. Feel your shoulders relax. Feel your heart soften. Feel your spirit open, because we are about to go deeper into what this next chapter means for your soul. You have been sensing this shift for a while now, and even if you tried to ignore it, your spirit would not let you. There is a quiet knowing that something is changing. It is almost like the feeling that comes before a storm, not in a negative way, but in the way the air feels charged and expectant, as if something important is approaching. The angels want you to understand that this feeling is not anxiety, it is spiritual alignment. You are not being pulled backward, you are being ushered forward. And you are not moving alone. God has already gone ahead of you to prepare the path and prepare the heart of the person you are being connected to. This is not about coincidence or luck. This is purpose. This is timing. This is divine orchestration at work in your life. There is someone whose life has been shifting at the same time as yours. You may not know them yet, or if you do know them, you might not fully see the connection yet. But the shift is mutual. They have been growing too. They have experienced loss, change, and awakening in their own life. They have also laid down things that once held their heart. They have gone through their own pruning, their own trials, and their own surrender. They have been shaped and softened by God just as you have. You are not meeting each other as unfinished or unhealed people. You are meeting each other as people who have been processed, refined, humbled, and prepared. The love God is aligning you with is not a love that breaks you down. It is a love that builds both of your spirits up. It is not a love that takes from you. It is a love that adds to your life. It is not love that demands you shrink. It is love that allows you to expand. But before this connection can fully unfold, you are being moved. Not because where you are is bad, but because where you are now has fulfilled its purpose. The angels are saying that the environment you are currently in has served as a classroom. You learned lessons there that were required for your spiritual maturity, your emotional clarity, and your strength. You learned how to listen to God. You learned how to separate desire from purpose. You learned the difference between attachment and alignment. You learned how to surrender what was not meant for you. And most importantly, you learned how to trust God even when you didn't understand what He was doing. This is growth. This is transformation. This is spiritual readiness. Now your environment is loosening its hold on you because the season you were in is ending. You may notice you feel less connected to the people around you, less attached to the routines, less emotionally invested in certain places or habits. You are not withdrawing out of sadness. You are detaching because your spirit is preparing to transition. God is closing the chapter gently, respectfully, spiritually, because the next chapter requires a different you. You are stepping into a version of yourself that cannot exist in your old environment. Psalm 32:8 says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. You are not wandering. You are being guided with precision. God is not vague. He is intentional. Every step has meaning. Every shift has purpose. Every door that closed was necessary to redirect you toward the door that is opening. And here is where your heart needs to pay attention. The place you are going is not just a new environment. It is a safe environment. It is an environment where your love will be honored, where your voice will matter, where your spirit will be nurtured, where you will feel seen, understood, valued, and appreciated. The person whose home you are being guided toward is not someone who will treat you casually. They will recognize your presence as a gift. They will see your loyalty as sacred. They will handle your heart with care, not carelessness. This person has prayed for a love that is steady, disciplined, faithful, God-centered, and emotionally present. They have prayed for someone who understands the weight of compassion, the depth of intimacy, the responsibility of partnership. They did not want temporary. They did not want shallow. They did not want something built on lust, ego, performance, or fear. They wanted something real. And God preserved you so you could be that real thing for someone who actually deserves you. Angels want you to understand that the move you are stepping into will feel like destiny, unfolding rather than a forced change. The doors will open easily. Conversations will feel natural. Opportunities will appear without you having to chase them. Signs will align. Guidance will flow. Your heart will feel peace even in the unknown. And most importantly, your spirit will say yes before your mind fully understands it. That is how you will know it is. Love from God does not create chaos in your spirit. Love from God does not make you feel insecure, unworthy, scared, or doubtful. Love from God brings clarity. It brings calm. It brings steady confidence. It brings emotional safety. It brings spiritual confirmation. 1 Corinthians 14:33 says, "For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace." The person you are being led to will bring peace. Not because life will be perfect, but because their presence will feel aligned with your soul. You have had love before that looked exciting but felt unstable. You have had love that felt intense but lacked foundation. You have had love that felt passionate but lacked peace. Those relationships were teachers. They showed you what your heart needed and what it could no longer accept. You learned what love is, but also what love is not. And now that you know the difference, you will not settle for anything less than what God designed for you. This is why your heart was stretched. This is why your spirit was disciplined. This is why your emotions were purified. You were not rejected. You were redirected. You were not abandoned. You were shifted. You were not destroyed. You were reconstructed. Your soul is being matched with someone who has also done their work. And the two of you will not cling to each other from lack. You will connect from fullness. This connection will not be built from wounds. It will be built from wisdom. This love will not be about survival. It will be about sacred expansion. But the surprise, the part that may shock you, is how naturally the move will happen. The person you are moving toward will not need convincing. They will welcome your presence. They will be prepared to receive you. They will be emotionally available, spiritually ready, and genuinely committed. They are not here to test your patience. They are here to honor your heart. Genesis 2:18 says, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him." This does not only mean romantic partnership. It means God-created companionship. Someone who fits you. Someone whose soul aligns with yours. Someone who understands your emotional language without needing lengthy explanation. Someone who sees your spirit clearly. You are being moved. Somewhere you will be loved correctly. If this message is resonating with you, I want you to pause for just one moment and click the like button. This is not just for engagement, it is your active agreement in the spirit. And go to the comments and write, "Blessed and ready," as a declaration that you are open to this next chapter. Your words carry power, and your declaration makes room for God to move. There is something else the angels want to bring to your awareness. Before this move happens, there will be a moment of recognition within your spirit. You will begin to feel yourself releasing old expectations, old visions of how you thought your life would unfold, and even old attachments to who you believed your person might be. This release may feel strange, almost like grief, because you are letting go of the version of your life you once prayed for. But the angels want you to know that you are not losing anything. You are making space. Space in your heart. Space in your spirit. Space in your future. You cannot carry an old love story into a divine love story. You cannot carry fear into a season of peace. You cannot carry insecurity into a season of partnership. So the releasing is necessary. The releasing is preparation. You might find yourself becoming quieter. You might withdraw not because you are sad, but because you are being spiritually reset. You might find yourself cleaning, decluttering, reorganizing, clearing the environment around you. That is not coincidence. That is spiritual signaling. Your spirit knows before your mind does that change is near. You are making room in the physical world for what is already entering your spiritual one. When God prepares to bless a person, He clears space in every dimension: the mind, the heart, the environment, the relationships. God is not sloppy. Divine alignment is precise. This is why the restlessness you have been feeling is not a sign of instability, but of transition. You are in the hallway between chapters. You are not where you used to be, but you have not yet stepped into where you are going. And sometimes, the hallway feels like confusion. But confusion does not mean misdirection. It simply means movement is happening that your mind has not fully caught up with yet. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Notice that a lamp does not show the entire road. It only shows the next few steps. God is guiding you one step at a time. You may not know the full picture, but you know the direction. Forward. You know the feeling, peace. You know the response, surrender. You will not have to chase this love. You will not have to convince it, perform for it, or prove your value. The person you are being aligned with has eyes that will recognize your spirit. They will not see you through the cloudy lens of fear or ego. They will not see you as an option or convenience. They will see you as something God placed intentionally in their life. They will see your worth with clarity. And they will respond with consistency. This person has spent time learning the same lessons you did. They learned how to communicate. They learned how to soften without losing themselves. They learned how to give love without control. They learned how to receive love without suspicion. They learned how to be loyal, not out of obligation, but out of character. They learned the difference between attachment and partnership. They too have been shaped for you. The home you are moving toward is not simply a place of living. It is a place of growing, a place of building, a place of grounding. The angels are saying that in this home, you will experience a level of emotional rest that you have not felt in years. Your nervous system will calm. Your breathing will deepen. Your sleep will become peaceful. Your heart will settle. This love will not leave you guessing. It will not leave your spirit anxious. It will allow your soul to breathe. This is why the journey you have gone through up to now was necessary. If you had met this person too soon, you would not have recognized them. If they had met you before your healing, they would not have been ready to receive you. Timing is not just about desire. Timing is about readiness. God does not give blessings to people who have no room to hold them yet. You were not waiting on love. Love was waiting on your maturity. The angels want you to reflect for a moment on how differently you see life now compared to before. There was a time when your heart was easily swayed by emotions, by intensity, by longing. Now you seek alignment. Now you seek peace. Now you seek purpose. Now you seek partnership that nourishes your spirit, not just your loneliness. That is growth. That is readiness. That is spiritual maturity. And God honors maturity with divine timing. There will also be someone who does not understand your move. Someone who questions your decision. Someone who thinks the shift is too sudden or too risky or too unexpected. But they are not meant to understand. The vision was not given to them. God did not whisper into their spirit. He whispered into yours. Do not expect external validation for a divine internal calling. Your confirmation comes from peace, not approval. Isaiah 30:21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, 'This is the way.' Walk in it. When it is time to move, you will know. It will not be rushed, but it will be clear." God is not a God of confusion. When He moves with clarity, with purpose, with alignment. The angels are already orchestrating the timing and the circumstances, because this move is part of a larger plan for your life. The person whose home you are moving to sees the world differently. They see love differently. They see commitment differently. Their heart has been humbled by God. They no longer seek love for validation. They seek love for partnership. They seek someone whose presence makes them better. They seek someone who matches their peace. And that someone is you. There's a sacred familiarity your souls share, even if you have not met yet. When you connect, the bond will feel like déjà vu, like recognition, like remembering someone you have known forever, but are meeting for the first time. Your spirit will know them before your mind understands them, and their spirit will know you. That is what divine love feels like, not shock, but recognition. Song of Solomon 3-4 expresses this beautifully. I have found the one whom my soul loves, not the one my eyes desire, not the one my loneliness chooses, the one my soul recognizes, the one my heart feels safe with, the one my spirit harmonizes with. This is the love God has prepared for you. The kind that is gentle, mature, steady, emotional, spiritual, warm, and sustaining. The kind that strengthens you both. The kind that brings you closer to God, not further from Him. The kind that feels like peace, not anxiety. You are not stepping into a relationship. You are stepping into a partnership that honors God. You are stepping into a chapter where love becomes a form of worship, not idolization. A chapter where both of your callings are supported. A chapter where your home becomes a sanctuary, not a battlefield. A chapter where love does not drain your energy, but restores it. This is the kind of love your soul has been waiting for. Now, before we go deeper into what your life will look like once this move happens, I want you to take a moment and write in the comments, "Blessed and ready," not as a hope, but as a declaration. Because your words align your spirit with what God is preparing. And if you have not yet, take one moment to like this message. Not as a routine button press, but as an act of faith. Faith is not just something you feel. Faith is something you enact. There is something sacred about the environment you are being guided into. The angels are showing that this home, this place you are moving toward, is not just where you will live, but where you will reroute. It is a place where your soul will grow, where your inner peace will stabilize, and where your emotional and spiritual foundations will be strengthened. The person you are being aligned with has a presence that feels grounding. They carry a gentleness that does not diminish their strength. Their love does not overwhelm, it comforts. Their energy does not pull you into chaos, it settles your nervous system. When you are near them, your spirit will rest in a way you have rarely experienced. This move is not happening randomly. You are being placed into an environment that matches the level of peace God wants you to live in. You have lived in survival. You have lived in emotional exhaustion. You have lived in uncertainty and in environments where you had to protect yourself constantly. You have lived in spaces where your heart had to remain guarded, where your body went into alert because it did not feel safe. where you were loved conditionally or inconsistently. But this next chapter is different. This is the chapter where your soul is allowed to exhale. This is where you learn what it feels like to be held, not physically only, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Held in understanding, held in patience, held in compassion, held in peace. Your heart has never wanted attention. It has wanted acknowledgement. It has wanted presence. It has wanted someone who listens, not to reply, not to control, not to correct, but to understand. And the person you are moving toward is someone who listens with the heart, not just the ears. They will hear what your silence says. They will feel when your spirit is overwhelmed. They will know when to lean in and when to give space. They will not love you with guesswork. They will love you with awareness. This is why your spirit has been quiet lately. God is preparing you to recognize healthy love. You are learning how to receive without resistance, how to be held without flinching, how to speak your needs without fear of rejection. You are learning that love is not something you must earn. It is something you are worthy of simply because God placed His light in you. 1 John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear." The love you are stepping into will remove fear, not create it. It will remove doubt, not deepen it. It will remove hesitation, not provoke it. This love is not fragile. It is not rushed. It is not anxious. It is steady. It is patient. It is intentional. It is soul-rooted, not ego-built. You are moving into a home where your presence will be welcomed, not tolerated. Welcomed. You will not feel like a guest. You will feel like you belong. That is the difference. Some environments made you feel like you were too much. Others made you feel like you were not enough. But this home will feel like the place where you are exactly right. The right energy, the right spirit, the right timing, the right heart. The angels are emphasizing that divine timing has been correcting your path without you always noticing. The relationships that crumbled, the opportunities that slipped away, the plans that fell apart, none of those were signs of failure. They were signs of redirection. God was not taking something from you. He was removing what was blocking your blessing. Anything that collapses in your life under the presence of God's light was never meant to sustain you. There were people who loved you based on how much of yourself you dimmed. There were environments that accepted you only as long as you made yourself small. There were relationships where you had to silence your needs to keep peace. That was not love. That was survival. And God is not letting you live like that any longer. The home you are moving toward is a place where your emotions are not liabilities, they are understood. Where your vulnerability is not a weakness, it is valued. Where your spirit is not misunderstood, it is recognized. This person sees love not as possession, but as stewardship. They see partnership not as control, but as alignment. They see commitment not as a trap, but as a sacred offering. You are not going into a situation where love will be something you chase. You are going into a situation where love is something you build. The walls of this home will not hold memories of chaos. They will carry prayers, laughter, growth, healing, long conversations, quiet mornings, shared stillness, emotional safety. You will learn to rest without keeping a part of yourself guarded. You will learn to love without bracing for disappointment. You will learn to be loved without questioning whether it will last. The angels also want you to know that your move will not be built on fear or urgency. It will unfold naturally, peacefully, with clarity. You will not feel confused. You will not feel pressured. You will simply know. God does not rush you. He aligns you. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." Your steps are being ordered now. Every conversation, every shift in your thoughts, every moment of emotional release, every realization, every nudge you feel it, is all guidance. Heaven is not silent. Heaven is subtle. The connection between you and this person is already forming spiritually. Your hearts are drawing toward each other. You may even feel moments of longing that do not attach themselves to a specific person, almost like your spirit is reaching for someone it remembers but has not met yet. This is not imagination. This is preparation. God often awakens the heart before He presents the blessing. And when the two of you meet, the connection will feel gentle, not dramatic. It will feel like returning home to someone you never knew you missed until they were in front of you. There will be a softness in the way your souls interact, a natural familiarity, a quiet recognition. Your spirit will rest before your mind understands why. This is what God-aligned love feels like: peace before certainty. Your move will not be the end of your story. It will be the beginning of a higher chapter. You will not lose yourself in this love. You will find more of yourself. Because the right love does not reduce you, it reveals you. It brings forth the parts of you that were quiet, hidden, waiting for a safe environment to emerge. Before we go deeper into what your life and relationship will look like inside this new home, take a moment to comment below, "Blessed and ready," as your declaration. Not waiting, not hoping, ready. Beloved, as you move forward from this message, carry peace in your heart. Know that what God has for you cannot be missed, delayed, or taken from you. The move that is coming is divinely guided. The love that is forming is heaven ordained. Your heart is being prepared because your blessing is closer than it has ever been. You are stepping into a chapter where love, rest, purpose, and peace work together. A chapter where your spirit is nourished. A chapter where your heart is held gently. A chapter where you no longer have to question whether you are loved. You will know. If this message touched your spirit today, I want you to take a moment and speak your faith aloud. Go to the comments and write, "I receive," or "Blessed and ready." Let this be your declaration of trust, of openness, of alignment. And before you go, please take a moment to like this video. It helps this message reach more souls who need it too. Share it with a friend, a family member, or someone you care about, because you never know who else needs this reminder today. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Lord's Reminder and click the notification bell so you never miss another message that God sends your way. Every video here is prayed over, spoken with intention, and guided to reach you at the exact time your spirit needs to hear it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your heart. Thank you for your faith. You are not alone. You are guided. You are protected. You are loved. Until next time, may God surround you, uplift you, and lead you with clarity and peace. I will see you in the next message.